Welcome back. Test drive time here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Today, a 1969 Chevy Chevelle. Matching number 307. Power steer, power brakes. Pretty good looking car here. Don't forget, 100 detailed pictures, financing, and shipping is available at maplemotors.com. We show every little detail and aspect about our ride so you know what you get before you get here. Dual exhaust out the back. Black bench seat. Should run and drive good, but we'll find out. Please hit subscribe. I'll see you here in a second, guys. About that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, place your bets. Do you think the horn works? I haven't tried it. Interior on this one looks alright. Headliner's a little wrinkled in the corners. Needs a cover. The common stuff, seems like. Buzzer works. Seems to start up easy. First thing we'll check is the AC and see if it's going to cut on. Man, that's stiff. I might break it if I pull it over hard. Can't get it to come over, guys. Hard to check it if you can't get it to come over. It's on max, but it's just not, it's not even blowing, so blower motor's out. Radio, it's all the way up there. Missing the glove box, needs a little love. Turn signals. Gotta manually flash that one. Showing 95,000 miles. Wipers. Okay, wipers work. Gas gauge, we need to stop, get some fuel. It's way off. And as far as horn, what do you think? What's your bet? Nope, not honking. I'm smacking, I'm doing whatever. It's not working. Let's hit the road and see how it runs and drives. It's time to roll. Of course, anything I see, I do point out through my test drive videos. But guys, going to the gas station, straight up, because I don't know how much fuel we got. I'm trying to pick a seatbelt here. They're all tangled up. Boom. All right, let's roll out today. At the end of this test drive, I'll be picking out the flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents. We'll be checking the trunks, listening to that motor up close. Brakes feel all right. Reverse is working pretty good. Decent steering here. Feels pretty good. Time to roll. This one feels fine. I mean, it's turning there and there. Speedometer is working. It doesn't feel like our passing gear is hooked up because I'm pushing it to the floor right now. Of course, it's just a 307, so it's just a good driver car. A little bit of a left pull. You see it kind of going over the dotted line. Just on the front end, just a little bit of a left pull. Hit them brakes. Brakes are good. Our passing gear is not hooked up, but you can always shift out. Speedometer did seem correct. Mileage was turning over. Again, we're going to go to the fuel station up here and get about $20 of 93 octane. Overall, it's in decent condition for the price on this car. And it seems to be running pretty smooth. Manually turn that turn signal, manually flash it. here. That side was full. We'll go to this side. Again, about 20 bucks worth of 93. Probably over 6 gallons now. Getting gas a little bit cheaper here lately, I can tell. All right. Well, I'll be back. All right. 6.2 gallons of gas of 93 octane.
Cool. Right behind the tag there. Little cat.
Something cool, a little fact I learned the other day. I knew nothing about gas pumps, but I did realize they said that your 87 and your 93 mixed together makes 89. Never really crossed my mind that they had to mix the two to get 89. That's kind of cool, I guess. But not really relevant to this video because all I run's 93 anyways. Coming up in here, you can see that the seat has been dyed. It used to be red. I see it on the edges. Gas gauge doesn't work, but at least we have fuel now. This starts up good. Your reader here, when you're in drive, is on neutral, so it's a little bit off. I think I figured out why it's not flashing. Well, for one, we've got a headlight out and we've got a turn signal out. got y'all behind the mirror, kind of hid you out there. Now I can see what's going on with you strapped to my head. I look goofy and everything, but it works really well. And I use these DJI cameras. I've been using them for a long time. You can find them below in the description. I put a link there along with all my gear. I got this nice little light from Walmart, and I've beat the crap out of it. And guess what? She's still trucking. Woo! I'm blind. That wasn't smart. I can't see. What's wrong? Now I have noticed in idle, so like I can floor it now or get close to it, and man, no issues there. Now I think there's a little ethanol in the carb, so if I floor it now, a little bit of a stutter, and half throttle, nice and smooth, everything's good. It is in the carb. I think there's ethanol built up in it. It's not doing it as I'm driving down the road. I also thought maybe it was getting restricted because it does have a smaller air cleaner, so I took it off to check. Wasn't any better, but I mean, if I punch it now, oh, you can hear it. Definitely carb related, for sure. It has a Holly on it too. But like on the way here, I didn't feel it at all, and I may have caused some more issues by trying to rev it out. That will cause issues sometimes, and sometimes it'll clear it up. But I think the carburetor's just got some gunk in it. Just driving normal, you hear it, running smooth. And like I said in the video, I think one of our turn signals is out, so that might be why that's not flashing. Headlights definitely got some bulbs out. Easy fix. Little bump in the road here, give her a listen. Nice and smooth. That's my sister there. If you ever talk to Alyssa, that's my sister. There's somebody else from Maple Motors in their cool van trying to run me over. So, finally gonna have some hoodies soon. You'll see those pop up on the channel. Beanies, hats. Got some new hats coming out. I've went over everything on this car that you need to know. Chips, scratches, rust, and dents are coming up next. So stick around for that, and I'll see you in a moment. Later, guys. All right, time to walk this ride. Look for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. We'll start the trunk. Seal around the trunk looks good. Your jams, got some clear coat peeling up, but overall, jams are not bad yet. Down in the trunk, you've got some spots. A little bit of rust. It's been painted over. Somebody tried to prevent. It looks good though. You also got some silicone around these edges. Paint peeling up there. Package tray. Trunk lid. A little bit of spots popping up in the corner there. It's like you had some work, had a little bit of rust in the trunk lid. Am I down with it? There we go, got her shut down. A little bit of pitting on the tail lights there. Light scuffs. Overspray. Cracks in the tail light. Back bumper on this one. Got a line here in the back. Spot there. Chips. Clear coat coming up. Tires look great. Wax. Little spots down here. Kind of peeling off there. Maybe a little Bondo. Oh, a big chunk of paint came off. They painted it black. Scuff back in midsection. Right, little bubbles. Emblems aren't flush. Of course, it's not a 396 or an SS. Like cracks in the paint. Spot in the door. Little scuff. A little ding here. Bubbles, cracks in the paint. Not a perfect paint job. A little loose on the vinyl top in areas. Needs to be tightened up. Little glue there. Back window looks good. Over the top, got some little cracks in the paint. Blemishes up top here, paint missing, clear coat missing. Big old chunk of paint's getting ready to come off here. Going around the front end. Not perfect around the headlight bezels either. Then down this side. Spot of paint missing here on the front. A lot of little chips down here. spot there on top. A little loose on the vinyl top, but honestly I'm not seeing a lot of bubbles. A lot of times you'll see them bulging out or maybe on the edges, but it looks pretty good. And what I mean by that is these vinyl tops like to hold moisture. It's been known through the years, and a lot of times it'll be around the trims where you'll see little bubbles or the edges of the top. But this one, we're checking it, that's for sure, and I don't see it. You do got little waves, little dings here. Some wax. Glue, silicone, they put it around there probably to stop this from leaking, and basically all you needed to do is pop the trim off, get the back window out and reseal it. But a lot of people will try to do it this way, and if you get a window guy, he'll come do it the right way for you. It's all right. Let's check out the interior. Coming up on this door here, found ourselves some Bondo at the bottom. See how the lines are gone and how smooth it is? It's supposed to look like this up top. You see this in the door? You got yourself some Bondo. Did pretty good on the outside though. Now there's none over here. You can see some rust over here though. Weather stripping here on your back window needs to be replaced. That's always seems to be an issue on these Chevelles. Classic cars in general, I guess. It's always the edges of the windows. So this one looks decent. Said I seen some red in the seat. The seat used to be red. No hiding that. Somebody dyed this one. Let's get behind it. Bet you when they got done, they were like, wow, that looks great. Little wrinkles in the seats, but nothing bad. The armrest needs to be buttoned up over there. Bolt in the bottom side. See some wrinkles in the corners of the headliner. Pretty much all of the headliner needs to be straightened out. Somebody put a new headliner in here, but they didn't get it tight. You know what I call that? Mechanic's headliner. Upholstery guy would have got it right. Got it tight. But hey, mechanics, I get it. Pretty much do anything, so why not try interior work? Dash. Oh, I knew it. I knew I'd find that edge. The stitching on the edge of the visor always comes off. I've seen it countless times. Turn the key. Now I noticed on this carburetor, if you go to floor it at idle, hear that? Sounds like it's got some ethanol built up in that carb. Now when you're driving it and you floor it, it's nice and smooth, but here at idle, little bit of a, it feels like it's getting held back or restricted. And I kind of thought, oh, well, maybe it's not getting enough air, because look at this little air cleaner that's on there. So I took the whole thing off and noticed it was still doing it, and I think it's just got some ethanol in that carburetor. The carburetor just needs to be cleaned. I didn't notice it driving down the road just at a in-park rev. But it does that, and I want you to know that. The plugs don't look that old either. That's probably why it's running so smooth. They got new plugs on this one. The wires look a little older. Kind of dusty. They got the right plugs in there, the R45s. Those are the S plugs. You can see where I took it off. I got it a little crooked. There wasn't much there, just a tiny little thread. I got it back. And it's got a Holly on it. Hollies are, I like Hollies. I think they're one of the best cars made. New bolts here. They must have just put that on. Hood looks solid. Horns are not hooked up. It is on this side, not on that side. Wouldn't it be something if I fixed the horn? That would be something. I just want to test it out. Probably not, since the steering wheel. Probably in the steering wheel, because one of them was hooked up still. This needs to be ran on the underside, and I'll do it after. Get it up under there. Coming down with the hood. Oh, it's stiff. You gotta use both hands and shake. Shuts well. Just up in the very top position, it's pretty stiff, so you want to give it a good shake, because if you just pull down on one of these hoods, how do you see how long they are, you're liable to bend it right here in the middle. And a lot of times if you see them bent like that, that's what happened. Got clear coat. These are new. These are usually always pitted. Haze there. I do appreciate you watching. If you made it to the end of the video, that means something to me. I hope you enjoyed my videos I'm putting out every single day. Watch out for those scammers. You know, them scammers are crazy, and they're on TikTok, and they're trying to impersonate me. They even use my profile picture. But all you got to do is look for subscribers. If it's not 400,000 plus subscribers, then it's not Maple Motors. Those guys, the scammers, they usually only got like 500 to 5,000, and that's pretty much any of them that I've seen. I'll report them. If you report them, we might be able to get them taken down. TikTok just kind of not good at that. So all the other platforms are fairly safe. I had to mess with Facebook for a little while, but now I pay them every month to keep our site good. I mean, literally. 100 detailed pictures on maplemotors.com. That's the safest spot to go. You can also see all of our inventory there anytime you want. Every Monday around 12 o'clock I update. I'm gonna head on back to the lot. I do appreciate you watching. I'll see you later.